Trixie? Trixie calling them out 5.
I'm in the middle of a race, Trixie. Don't talk to me now. Can't you wait till it's over?
Hey, yo, my Saucony's glowing, fumes copping and going. Bagging in the Louis ski suit like it's snowing. Nigga took his sniff, ripped his shirt like he Hogan. Sales popped the 6-6 from 3, he was pumped up. Blew a kiss at the CEO like I'm gold dust. Always us, I don't even know what he blown up. Coughing up blood, meet the legend of Big Dog. Greg glowing gloves, Mitch match with a big drum. Having powwows, each one gon' teach one. I don't know Spanish, but for work I'ma speak some. Devil trying to change, God plan trying to tweak some. I was on the grind since I got for a week plus. I was on the grind, the Valley Mass in the G-Pump. Ocean 44 in Scottsdale trying to eat lunch. 25 Ferrari truck jumping from speed bumps. Ever since brain for Paris, niggas can't keep up. Nigga dropped a brick on the floor, had to sweep up. Mirror call me LV, case from my teacup. Whoa.
See no evil, third eye covered, but I hear him call me. Wicked ways for the cash, till the demons haunt me. Even Victor off his lab with a kilo on me. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be cooking in your bitch apartment. You think she raw, we still treat her like she stepped on. You know the cocaine lexicon is extra long. They throwing rocks at the sky, and here they got a lot to say. But it's quiet when I pull up, I'm the Tesla guy. We dying to crash out, the airbags Louis Vuitton. Before I landed, boy, that shit wasn't doing the job. You know that Scorpion put air in the tires. You couldn't open the locks. We brought the money, power, you know the key to life. I still have a D tonight. Well, I can't let Diego, you know, I still end up deep in white. My mama told me not to touch the stove. She was right.
Sorry, mama.
I was a grand wizard, glass pop blizzard. Money Bigfoot on the pedal, speed the Benz up. So much blow in these coke wings, shit lift me up. Yeah, them broke niggas envy us. Keep them over there, shit. I just had to leave me. Niggas wanna be me bad. Talk like me, walk like me, cook like me, look like me, braids like me, hope white, yeah. Through the foggy water waves like I don't even need a bar. Hop out and walk on the water. My plug stuck at the border. How I'm supposed to get the order? 10K for the court seats and I only stayed for a quarter. Stop!
Steve, listen to me. Always his brother Hap has got to win. Please let him.
Why should I let him win? I'm out to win myself. Now sign off and don't bother me.
But Hap must win so that he can pay for the doctors to make his sister well. And besides, Hap would then be hired to manage a big car factory. That would solve all their money problems. Please let him win, Steve.
It doesn't matter to me what his reasons are for wanting to win. I wouldn't be playing fair if I let him win the race on purpose.
But Steve!
I'll see you when the race is over, Trixie.
I'll see you when the race is over, Trixie. Don't bother me, Trixie. What's up with my people? My brother Bunk, extra fucking late. We was turned up last night, though. Shout out all the fathers again. Fucking awesome Father's Day. I had an awesome Father's Day, bruh. Shout out my baby. Kicked it with my baby, then pulled up on the fam. It was dope. It was dope. My girl Asia in the building. What that shit do, Asia? My girl, Meg, what it do? Hey, Meg. Gangland Duda, the Prince of Peace in this motherfucker. Y'all know what's up. Slim Hayes, what that shit do? Scarfy, what it do, gang? What it do? Young Nutrition, what's happening? This the video we needed. Let's go. Keep your foot on Big Mama's neck. Big Mother, bring your ass here, Big Mother. Nah, Big Mother on Bunk, though. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I think, like, y'all know me. I feel like y'all know how I think about a lot of things, right? Because y'all seen it on here. And then I feel like sometimes y'all be kind of like, I didn't think he was going to say that. Right? Yeah. I feel, well, we will get into it in a bit, whatever. Y'all cool, what it do? Gangland Gam, Swines in the chat expeditiously, you heard? It's my guy. Fuck you mean, the one and only son of Tony. Fucking nigga talking about. No Bap said, happy Father's Day to all the real ones. Man, for real. What's popping with you, bro? What's popping with you? Yeah, let's stay on that, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know what I'm saying? Real life fathers, though. Not the ones who, you know what I mean, play that or whatever. You feel me? Real life dads, man. That shit is important. You know what I mean? Joshua Raw, what that shit do, fool? Dave Q in the building, gang, gang. I be outside with my gang, gang. That's what Wack don't be. Wack don't be outside with his gang, gang. You know? But yeah, 2 strips for my nigga. As many strips of bacon as you want for my nigga Gam. You know what I mean? But yeah, we go bust down the just clips and big mother issues. Just clips be on Poetic Bison back, as he says. Poetic Bison back, that's what he call him. He be on bro top. And he got what he wanted. You hear me? That's what I figure he got what he wanted. You know what I mean? He wanted that attention, he got the attention. Shout out Just Clips, making it pop. Y'all know how I feel about Just Clips. Been rocking with bro since I seen him. You feel me? I was like, ooh, I like this. He's black point and shoot, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Also got this clip we gonna run top of the top. I just thought it's funny how they treating Wack100 at No Jumper. They all think he's a joke. They all think he's a court gesture. They just look at you. Look at you. They think he's a joke. They poking holes in all his stories, and it looked crazy. I never thought I'd feel bad for Wack. I never thought I'd feel bad for Wack. When I look at the way that they're treating Wack on the platform, and all he want to do is expose people and make diapers. That's mean. That's mean how they're treating Wack100. Got 2 young bucks in Mr. Viral and Messiah, right? You got 2 young bucks up there telling him he's not a gangster. Oh. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But, you know. Shout out Gangland Lifted, nigga. Top Ock in this motherfucker here stands me. And all that. Scoring Lauren, Berdeski. What that shit do? I don't even know if I seen Scoring Lauren. I might just seen a nigga say her name. Berdeski. That's my nigga. Oh, shit. That's my nigga. Oh, here's the fucking late crew, nigga. The fuck? Niggas want to make... Nah, you niggas will wait, which I do. Niggas will wait. Fuck you. Because niggas pull up late to my shit. You talk about you was going to get here at 9, gang? Okay, cool, but nigga, the fuck? All right, hold on, but don't scream on my shit. I do the screaming. No, you don't. Okay, you can scream from out there then. All right, well... Yep. You what you wanted to say about me? No, because what you said was crazy. What you just said out your mouth right now. You said the hard ER to me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Fuck is your problem? I'm about fucking. Hey, we gonna start this intro. Cause y'all favorite J-Cat back.
Selling cocaine in this world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all that trapping sure would help a lot. But wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody sells cocaine. Boom, 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 boom. Overhaul.
Griselda, by fashion rappers.
Fuck. Guess who's busy? Guess who? Wrist on wet. Stumbled on a 6-pack. I'm like, let me get that. Shot his mama house up. Now he don't get back. He fucked the money up. Go. Now he don't get back. Go. You want the full joint or the half cage with the chin strap? I Hail Mary that bitch to you. Pay me when you get back. That's what you do when you up and your dog down. Be a shooter with the shooters. Get it jumping in a frog town. I burn all my contracts and deleted all my contacts. I've been pitching like I play for the Diamondbacks. Nigga, I am that. Slow bread. To me, it's no bread. If it's taking too long to lock, bitch, you know what Snow said. I made $500,000 with the dope heads. My shooter did it off the moped. Blood on his poke heads. Let that soak in. Bitch, I'm so him. The Coca 10, Latrell Sprewell, they choking again. Spree Wells, you know how I spin. Non-stop shit. I told my niggas not to trip. I drop a classic album same night, do 100 block flip. Now that's just talk, that's just gossip, bitch, this God shit. Got them feeling like Johnson and like, we don't wanna go back to the strip club, cause last week we shot the shit. These niggas not like this. My name's Stove, bitch.
It's not that good.
Okay. Know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm putting the work in and it's being recognized. That's about it.
Dude, was your plan always to move slowly, sort of step by step, and have a certain level of patience about it? It seems like
hell no.
You wanted to get it popping quick.
Yeah, I wish it would have got popping 5 years ago.
Chase, I threw a roof up, Ferrari with the roof up. You niggas talk too much, fuck a much. 100 bricks got flew up. Too much chase, threw the roof up.
Shout out the best shot on YouTube and all that shit. Shout out my brother in the building, my cousin in the cut. Pop out, nigga. Fuck. Now you're like, I mean, you cool. I was just, say what's up to the niggas.
What's up, chat?
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my dogs in the building.
Yeah.
You already know, Gangland,
Everything, nigga.
Stop playing.
Shout out Cali's Finest Radio in the building. Monique Hill, what it do? Ike in this motherfucker. Shout out High Power Dre the Virgo. Don't worry about nothing. Bitch. Don't worry about nothing.
Don't worry about it.
SoCal, what that shit do? Yeah. Ace Boogie, what it do? Birdasky. Mina J in the building. Shout out all the ladies in the building. And the ladies. Fuck.
Vocals. I can't believe it. Ooh, intro crazy on that joint.
All that shit, and all that. Q-Tip, what that shit do? Alex Moss, my dog. Alex Moss, where you been, gang? I know we on different time zones and shit.
You can't call nobody.
You can't go do gang like that. I be doing that. How we gonna do gang like that though? You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Give me the loot. What that shit do? He said, Jala. That nigga Gam said, what that shit do, Wave?
What that thing do?
Aight. Shout out my good people, man. One more time. For the one time. All right, we gonna do this whack clip first. I want to do the whack clip first because he whack. I'm like, bruh, it's funny as hell. Like, this shit look comedy, fool. Like, he's a clown. This nigga's a clown, no game.
Like the outsider, Adam looked like he was with the other dudes.
It's funny as hell, bro.
Sad to say.
Buddy's a cornball.
He might be cool.
Wow. All right. That's already done, gang. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck though.
That's what we on today?
I'm saying
Hold on.
what I'm saying. What?
So just relax. Let me just get acclimated.
Yeah, but you talk about gang. This is what I'm saying. You first off, you told me you was about to be here at 9, fool. You know what I do. Then you come waddling in here, nigga. Fuck. Oh, what's up, my good people? With your fucking shades on, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. That shit over. We already did that,
Well, I'm doing it again.
nigga.
Hello, my better people.
Fuck you talk about cancel Christmas on your bitch ass, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
Motherfucker.
Anyway, so yeah, we gonna walk this shit down with this cornball in the back.
All right.
He wanna be super motherfucking cool today and shit, nigga. Fuck.
When I did cool.
Super cool ass nigga talking out the top of your shades and shit. Don't talk to me like this, all right, nigga. Don't talk to me like this. Don't talk to me like this. Well, I'm gonna talk to you like this then too.
I don't care.
Okay,
You don't
cool.
even need those. So
Yeah.
you're doing the same thing if
Yeah,
they was
right.
All right, then.
Okay.
All right,
How'd I feel though?
I'm down.
Oh, okay.
All right, man.
Cool.
Church was good. I hope you had a good day yesterday, dude. Like, chill. Fool.
All right, I did. It was real cool.
Then chill. Fool.
All right. Shit, cause I could do it too. Nigga said turn his water off. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing. It's my brother. I'm just fucking around. Nobody's doing none of that. He'd turn his TV off, Neem. Fuck that nigga. Like, nah, bro. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. But, nah, I know y'all niggas fucking around and shit. But let's walk this down real quick. I just want y'all to see how Wack100 looked like a clown. And the young bucks is clowning him out with Kiwi Head. That's crazy. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Hands down. Hey, and get them likes up expeditiously. We got 130. We got 134 in here, right? So I'm gonna need them shits up, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be pressing niggas and all that. So let's just, let's just go up. Straight like that. Let's just go up. That'll be cool. Mr. Buka Buka. Why you say stuff like that, Mr. Buka Buka? Why you make comments like that, gang? We are very aggressive. Facts. On the beat and real life. Say something in the mic, gang.
Yerp.
Go.
Yeah, we back. We back.
We bike. Wack know nothing. 5'2" ho. He got all kinds of green lights. Woo! Ooh, I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to talk about the stop lines. I ain't gonna talk about what color lights he got on him. I ain't gonna do that. Mr. Booga Booga said, just block me again.
Yeah, by request.
Oh, you're Donnie. Okay, that explains relax, big sexy. That explains Donnie. What's up, Donnie? What that shit do? I didn't know you was Mr. Buka Buka too, fool. I didn't know you was Mr. Buka Buka, gang. Okay. For sure. Tommy said, great vibes 99.73% of the time. Something like that. You feel me? I'm saying it. On me. I know Monique. I said, I ain't talking about no lights on no niggas. You said it and I read it. You feel me? Shit. And Monique wants y'all to know too. She said it. Yeah, I said it. Nigga, I ain't even mad. DJ Full Moon, what that shit do? Yo, I'm here for this video. What's good, Neem? 1, 2, Jala's coming for you. 3, 4, you better lock your refrigerator door. 5, 6, Jala be staring at dudes' dicks. Hey, bro just got off. Shout out DJ Full Moon. That was fire. That was fire. Jala does indeed like dicks. Or that's what I heard.
I heard he frequents those places.
I heard they call him Freaky Fred. Let's get into this stuff.
Yeah, but if you speaking on Wally and Gilly saying that they looked at him in a certain way, he still was legendary in the streets when it came to being a gangster.
I don't give a fuck about that. Ain't what we talking about.
So that's
we not talking about no streets.
What was the thing? You said that got turned out by his book, but his book was only talking about street activities.
Yeah, but if we're talking about if we're talking about the overall of shit, I said, look, bro, I can't give him the overall because he never I transitioned. It's a fact. I did everything you want to talk about, we was doing. Now, for the last 20-something years, if I think you doing something wrong, you can't come around.
I feel like if we...
That's bunk. That's bunk. If I think you're doing something wrong, you can't come around me. That's a lie.
Says the guy with the canine companion that steps to the side and has people pistol whipped and stripped naked.
Says what?
Says the guy who has the guard dog right there that's pistol whipping people and stripping them naked.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool.
That's his man's, right?
Okay, cool. Cause that niggas know he flaw. Niggas know he's slow. You run around with a whole remedial criminal. Gang? You run around with a remedial criminal, gang. The fuck?
Didn't you pull a stand up on Jala very aggressively? Wasn't there a burner on your waistline? No criminal activity. You're a lie. You are criminal activity. And you're both sides. Because cops can hold pistols and tail. Can I do that? Can I talk? All right.
If they'll listen. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. You heard him. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't know that. Face ass nigga.
were to rewind the tape and go back to that Gillian Wallow episode, that the conversation you guys were having was about who was the biggest gangster, not who made the best transition. I think you're moving the goalpost now.
I'm gonna be real. The terminology gangster don't come from the petty street shit. It come from the motherfuckers that was in these suit and ties really conducting business. Now, if they want to take the word and minimize it and water it down and say gangster mean a tattoo on your face, how many niggas you done shot and how much time you did, that's on you. To me, when you say gangster, I'm going off these Godfather movies and these movies I watch.
I'm thinking about King Von.
Nah, I'm not. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I think that like everything you do after that is you leaving the streets. That's you not being a gangster anymore.
No.
So when you was coming up, you wanted to be like the mob.
No, when I was coming up, I understood to be a gangster mean to control.
Hold on. Before you go, right? When you were coming up, you understood. I don't know what the fuck you're about to do, but let me tell you something. You went to jail for juvenile life for running around with a BB gun and BB gun in somebody's face. I don't know what part of gangster activity that is. You never had the opportunity to become a full-fledged gangster because you had juvenile life for playing with a BB gun.
That's what is like.
Before he went.
It don't matter. He got put on. Yeah, you might be a real blood, but you run around with a BB gun, which is the unrealest shit you can do.
No, but listen though, you are a foolish criminal too.
Yeah,
because you get juvenile life not for getting a body. Not Billy Western, a fucking BB gun. You shot a nigga helly times with a BB gun and they gave you juvenile life. You're not even good at what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't get that. And again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here like to
ultimate Dennis the Menace.
He slingshot niggas and going to jail.
Yeah, for real. He's Cash the Menace. Did
he ever go to prison after that? Like he went
to prison
because of
juvenile life. I don't even know,
but
fool.
got out
I don't
a
even
little
know,
bit.
fool. You seen the video that I did, and it was
22. So maybe they transferred him
from 18 to 20.
You know how they do that? He probably
did his little bit of stint in there
or something in there. They
he say he found the Lord in there because when he got out, he was straight and narrow. That's what he say. But he big blood though. He power every 2 seconds. but he got out on the straight and narrow. That's what I heard.
He said, "Don't gangbang. Get your trucking license, son."
Yeah, but you're transferring AKs, but don't go to prison for them. Never mind. Just keep going.
I know we was just talking about that. Shout out Mike B in the chat. But how do he was in jail, but she was locked up from 16 to 22. I'm not the best with math. But see, and this is what I was trying to do in that reaction, bro. And I was like, yo, I'm stopping this shit every fucking 5 seconds. But I'm like, I have to do this. I have to do this to point this shit out because it doesn't make sense. And a lot of this shit y'all niggas would just go right over and just and Wack got this spinach he do. Right? Where he start talking about this other shit and the 4 yard and you do the things in the mess because they got the shank and they coming up in there and booka. Yo, what do that even have to do with anything we'll be talking about now? He real good at that. He'll get you way. I listened to my cousin I saw my cousin in the premiere and she said something. What she said? She was like, yo, this nigga just moved the goalpost to a whole nother planet. I saw that. I was like, fire. I'm like, oh, because that's what he do. He take the goalpost and go home with it, bitch.
Yeah,
you not
my
even
goalpost. I don't even plan it. Just wherever it is, I can just adjust it.
It's wild. So that's why I was doing that too. Like, cause I'm like, bro, I gotta do this. You know what I mean? I gotta point this shit out just so y'all see, bro. Cause like, I ain't stupid. I know you. Like, he talked to all y'all like y'all stupid. Y'all eat this shit up. Like you stupid. I'm not stupid though, nigga. Straight up.
You let him keep talking, he'll talk you in circles and you'll forget what he has said.
Bitch, he'll talk you into a tornado. Nigga? The fuck? No God. Yeah, because that's all he say to me, the thing with the thing. I don't know what he talking about, right? I don't know what he talking about. Thing. What is diapers, power root, thing, bloods, thing, on power root. That's all I hear.
Straight like that. Charlie Brown's teacher, a bunch of womp.
Bunch of womp. Hey, shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Hands down. Shout out everybody. Stewie Newton in this motherfucker. Smooth Criminal. Lido Black, what it do? Carolina J. My guy. Carolina J be popping out. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm gonna go for a tornado. All right, let me continue. Fonz, what it do, gang?
Business.
No, but people
Real
always
business.
try to do this bullshit. They'll always try to say,
up.
no, they always try to say, you know what's gangster? Gangster is taking care of your kids and having a
Nigga,
nice house. That's a different thing.
No, it's not.
That is a different thing.
Not from where we come from.
Gangster can't just
because
have no
our daddies
meaning.
didn't do it. Nigga, our daddies forced us.
You can say it's the new gangster, but
ain't no
that's
new
that's
gangster.
just to like you said, the transition from it. But when you was in the streets, nobody was growing up and thinking about the mob. We seen the movies,
Bullshit.
but wasn't no mob out here for us.
No, what we was thinking about, and this is why me and my crew in the early 90s said, fuck the crack that get a nigga $5 for a $50 rock, and we transitioned to white collar criminals. And we was buying real estate and flipping, like my nigga, our whole perception of what that was to get to a point where we could own businesses, own real estate. So how could we get it? Well, we got profiled.
Nah, so you really gangster if you spend your whole like gangbanging career in jail? You still like known as a gang member? Like that's just like if you go to, I don't know when he got put on. Maybe he got put on at 13. You know, that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So you spent 3 years out, but then that like.
Didn't he go at 14? When did he go to prison?
He said he went to prison at 16 to 22.
16 to 22, okay.
So
3 years,
in the streets, you a gangster at a kid age. You do a young kid gangster stuff.
YN.
Then you go to jail your whole gangster career because, you know, that's your... When 16 to 22 is when you popping it. If you out on the street, if you're banging on everything, walking, you know, you got the energy. He said he came home and he wasn't on that
all
no
type
more.
of shit. Think about 16 and 22.
No. So between 16 and 22, you found the Lord. You found the Lord. You came out with
was when it was real though.
Exactly.
That's when I got put on.
It was real.
16 was when it was real.
Yeah, niggas got put on at 16. So yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Niggas usually get put on at 16. So if you got put on at 16, it was either right before you got put in jail or when you was in jail. We don't know.
So that's just the part, right? Because once you get put on somewhere, you're amped up. So that's what I think happened. Around 15 and a half, he gets put on. He's like, oh, I'm a blood now. I got to walk around with some type of ammunition. But look, it's
that's
BBs.
where the BB gun comes into play. He doesn't want to go all the way.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel
you
want to get amplified.
You don't want to get beat up no more.
And then, you know what? Low-key is funny, too. When you get put onto a game, you assume everybody else knows you're put on. When yesterday you were just
but is you still a gangster though? If you
so you walk around with that like a little pocket knife on you, like oh they're gonna know now.
You don't ever gangbang in the streets.
That and that, like I said,
that's what I want to know.
That's the whole thing from the reaction I did earlier.
Yeah, he got out.
What
was
niggas doing in the actual streets? That's what Viral and Messiah was asking him. They like, so do you you still consider yourself a gangster? It's like you just.
But then there we go with the Wack contradiction. He says he gets out no criminal activity, but we know you get pulled over. Trunky license didn't happen automatically. That was 2-3 years later, and you got AKs in the truck with your brother. Nothing happens. Criminal activity never stopped.
Hey, look, and this is the thing too. I need y'all to understand that that file was sealed. What's the exact words I'm looking for?
Sealed in the interest of justice.
In the interest of justice.
Yeah.
Y'all have to understand what that mean. It mean in the interest of them boys, they're not going to reveal what's going on here. Just throwing that out there.
That's a fact.
Just throwing that out there. Shout out to the best shot on YouTube. Look, it's 212 of y'all in here, right? 215 of y'all in here. I have 75 likes. So this is what I'm going to do right now. Every time, right? I'm going to talk to y'all who's listening. It's about 20, 30 of y'all, if that, active in the chat. So the rest of you niggas is just listening to me. Stealing. You're stealing. You listening to my voice, you listen to my cousin and my brother, and you are stealing from us. It was Father's Day yesterday.
Piracy.
You're stealing. Double tap the fucking screen. Please. You at work, you in the gym, whatever, pull that shit out your ass and throw it at the screen. It's that easy.
Please and thank you. Here you go, brother.
82 is cool, but I'm going to tell you like this. I don't give a fuck who's in here. I'll get the fuck out of here. I'll end this live. I've been here for 28 minutes. This a playback. Y'all like this shit anyway. This a playback with ads and everything. I'll get the fuck out of here if y'all don't give me to 100. Straight up. And I'm not playing shit.
Is this a hostage situation? Oh, I didn't like it either. There you go. You liked it?
Of course.
He's not you. For the record. I'm saying he's not you.
Ever.
Do you like it? Don't ask him a question.
I didn't see his phone out.
Never.
I didn't see his phone out.
You don't got to.
All right, that's why I asked. And you don't tell me that. Didn't we have that discussion yesterday?
But you know.
You got 3 more fucking likes, man.
I pulled that thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Do what I do.
I pulled that thing out.
All right, we got 100. We got 100. That was a very fast hostage situation there. And thank you for
what the nigga said yesterday when we was on the couch. Nigga said some crazy shit. It was like, and we just looked at each other. I feel like we all looked at each other like, all right, like, yo, that was wild, right? It was some shit we seen on TV.
watching?
I don't know. I was watching. Some nigga said it was so basic, but it was so flagrant. Like, nigga, we just looked at each other like niggas even saying that. It was just like, yeah,
oh, it was
yeah,
earlier.
Foul,
it was
man.
earlier when we was watching them.
Them clips.
Yeah, them clips. I think at first type shit. I forgot, but I know I remember.
Andretti, what that shit do? Nigga said press him deep. Nah, the press over. 106. We all good money. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm just trying to get my shit how it's supposed to be.
Okay, well, niggas was doing this and doing that. And when we start figuring out we can buy that, flip that, sell that, refinance that, and bring it back real, then we knew we was on some gangster shit. Where did we get it from? Watching them Godfather. I study Godfather. I still study it today.
And that's why you're a clown. And that's why you're a clown. You know this guy had the nerve, right? And I know y'all family, y'all know my whole life, right?
Yeah.
You know this nigga had the nerve on the phone to tell me he could tell
that you're not a street.
That I'm not a street nigga.
You can tell by how you talk.
He could tell by how I talk.
That's what Wack100 told you?
That's what Wack told me on the phone.
Yeah.
But that's why this makes so much sense.
Because
you study your gangster from the Goodfellas and shit. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
No,
I'm gonna just be honest.
Character.
And we all liked fucking Scarface and all that.
Of course.
But this is
I
what
never
I'm telling
wanted
you.
to live like that or take.
Nor did we study and take it. That's all I'm saying. We never tried to. I'm talking about out here in the West. In the West, yo, that might be some shit in the East Coast because that's where all that shit was. Yeah. That was not no thing out here, my nigga. We was studying them niggas, bro. What are you talking about?
In front of them, though. Not on the film.
Stop it.
The only thing I took from Scarface is all I got my word and my balls, and you can't have them.
Come on, bro. But we all know. That.
Those are quotables. Gangster until you need to find out that I'm gangster. It's the only thing. That's how I know you not gangster.
Never been.
I'm about to run that back. Then we gonna walk down.
Wait, but listen here. He said he still studied it today. He said he still studies it.
Oh, we gonna run it back.
No, he telling on himself.
Oh yeah.
We gonna run it
back. I watched it last night and learned something new and brought it to y'all.
He's passionate about it though. Watch how he does this. He's passionate. What the?
He's saying like he went to Harvard.
Pay attention, y'all. Shout out my nigga Billy Mack in the building. G Money in the building. What day we on?
21.
22, I believe. 20. I think yesterday was
the O's birthday was the dub. Like the party. So this 22. Deuce.
Yep. Shout out Billy Mack. 22 in a row. Let's go, nigga. We going 30 banger on y'all. Don't worry about it. Shout out LaShawn in the building. All my good people. Hey, so look, I'm gonna run this back, and this what I mean though, and this why, you know what I'm saying, and we could get up out of here. We'll just walk because he's a clown. This is like, look at all that moving he doing.
Yeah. Boy, nobody else moving. On the rewind.
Come on, fool. Come on.
That shit look crazy.
Come on, dog. But he really moving like that though.
He hit with the Missy Elliott.
That shit crazy.
He in the rain. Missy Elliott.
Nigga. That rewinding looking crazy.
Hey, he hit you with the mix of Lil' Kim.
Straight up.
That nigga had the finger waves.
Nobody else even blinked.
That nigga's. Oh my God, this nigga all Missy Elliott, nigga.
That's comedy.
Look,
bro, you're comedy for that. That was comedy. The fuck?
Get it. Well, we got profiles. Okay, well, niggas was doing this and doing that. And when we start figuring out we can buy that, flip that, sell that, refinance that, and bring it back real, then we knew we was on some gangster shit. Where did we get it from? Watching them Godfather. I study Godfather. I still study it today.
It's a good movie.
This is real shit. Because guess what? His whole goal was to do what? Become legal. I took $4 million of music money, right?
So his doctor...
I took $4 million of music money and went and created a motherfucking diaper company. Why? Because in my mind, this is my way of...
That's not street money. You did not take your drug money and rinse it. What are you talking about? You made good money leaving prison and getting your trucking business. Then you get into the management. That's what's been going on.
And I heard that was Nick Cannon's company.
That's what's been going on, though, bro. What do you mean? You acting like you took $4 million of dirty money and washed it in diapers.
You never made $500,000 with
Where are the fucking diapers at?
Not here.
Never heard of them.
Are the diapers still in the Congo, gang?
I've never even heard of them.
Nobody has.
They're called Incredible.
Now, I know Incredible, but I've never seen them, heard of them in America. Never. Except for the time.
I think that's incredible.
Now that is right.
That
Except
you've
for
never seen him, heard him
Adam though,
anywhere.
and I was diaper shopping, looking for all of them. Adam's daughter said they're garbage though. That's all that
Whack
matters.
diapers, whack. Yeah, that's what she said, bro. That's what she said.
She the only person in America that used them.
Ever.
Of course. He dropped the box off at the house.
One and done.
Where else?
One and done. Yeah. All right, look, man.
That's crazy.
Well, let's see if you say some more bunk shit. But we gonna get out of here, and we gonna walk this Just Clips Poetik Flakko situation down. You know what I'm talking about? And see what's going on with that. This sound comedy. Nigga in there said, "Look me up. I run Black YouTube." Nigga, I run Black YouTube.
Getting the fuck away from all of it, even the music, because the music still keep you in the lane of some possible stupidity. Just real shit.
So you saying if somebody was involved in the streets, but they ain't do as much as say a Monster Cody, but they transitioned and became a more successful businessman, you will rank they gangster over Monster Cody?
That's a fact. Because if you still...
I need y'all to listen to this real quick, right? Y'all two in the back, listen to this real quick, because that was good. Shout out Viral, shout out Messiah, shout out the Viral Way podcast. Fuck with them niggas, man. I do. I think Viral extra as fuck, but a lot of niggas think I'm extra as fuck too. So, straight up. But listen to what my nigga says right here. Listen to this.
So you saying if somebody was involved in the streets, but they ain't do as much as say a Monster Cody, but they transitioned and became a more successful businessman, you will rank they gangster over Monster Cody?
That's a fact. Because if you still doing it, if you ever read the book...
I just want to point things out. I want to point things out about like body language, everything just real quick, because y'all know I love that kind of shit, right? Bro asked him a serious question, right? And he gives the answer he give. That's a fact. You sit back, mic drop, right? Now you're supposed to just sit there. You're supposed to sit there after a mic drop. You don't go back and you don't go pick the mic up after a mic drop, right? But that's what I'm trying to get. That's what I mean. He does too much explaining because he don't believe that shit himself. Yeah. Straight up. Y'all let me know what sense that makes. Please, I'm going to run this back again, and I just want y'all to peep the body language
He
this
even
time.
sat all the way back like I'm comfy. Wait, no, I'm not.
Because you're not.
Wait, no, I'm not.
Because you're not comfy. And that's my point. I need y'all to just pay attention to this. Then we going to get out of here. We going to walk the Just Clips Big Mama shit down. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Keisha in the chat. Andretti out of cell, what's up to you? Fam West in the building. Damn homie, what up? DH in the building. She said video. Damn homie like video too.
Hey.
Shout out that. Two-tone ENT in the building. What that shit do, gang? Shout out all stupidity. He did say that, Keish. He did say that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all y'all in the chat though. Courtney in the building. Shout out that. Thuggies, not huggies. God damn, that's funny. All right, look, I need y'all to pay attention to this, though, please. Please pay attention to this. This is what I do well. This is what I do well right here, this shit.
Dissection.
It's like a fucking frog.
Yeah, no, steady hands. You've always had steady hands.
Boy.
Very slick slider right there. Boom, bow. Let them dissect, boys.
Just watch this, man. It doesn't make sense. You dropped the mic. You was right. I believed you for a second.
Huh.
For a second, I believed you.
He did this. He did
What's
that.
Adam?
He said, that's a fact. I said, that is a fact, huh? And then he went right back. I said, oh, it's not a fact. It's not. It's not a fact.
Let me tell you something. Right?
Ain't nothing he says a fact. And look at how he does his hand.
Hey, 8-month member. That's tight.
Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at?
That's fire. Shout out to you.
Shout out 5 Mics, man. Shout out 5 Mics. He says, salute the whole gang. Ready for the new video. He's ready for the new video. Shout out 5 Mics, man. Been a member for 8 months. That's fire. Shout out all the members. We giving y'all good IRL content. We did some Father's Day shit on Super Bunk. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be edited up and dropped for members only. So just so y'all know that, all the IRL shit will be all members only. Shout out Jazz in the building. You feel me? Just watch this man though. I want y'all to hear the question again because Mr. Viral's cooking. He's like, are you sure, dickhead? Are you sure, dickhead? I'm trying to give you an out, dickhead.
I'm trying to do something right for us.
Come on. Shut off viral. Look at how he moves.
He looks suspicious, bro.
That's Missy Elliott's big brother. He taught her how to
Nah, don't do Missy like that.
He taught her how to dance.
You was getting that shit right there. That shit looked at humor, how his shoulders just danced.
The bop was crazy.
Look at him, dog, non-stop. They say he on cocaine. What they say.
You gotta do videos zoomed in at him and rewind them and just watch all
right there.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
I'll
I'll do this. Bitch, I'll do this for 30 minutes. Y'all think I'm playing? I'll do this for 30 minutes. Niggas wanna create content? Creating content, bitch. Look, got this nigga doing a robot. Look, I control you. I control your ass, nigga. Look at your stupid head. Look at your stupid head. Look at your stupid head. Fuck is you talking about? I control shit. Your friends? Hell no, they ain't mine. Them niggas bombs. The fuck? Are you stupid? And I'm going back. You thought it was done. You thought it was done. You thought it was done. It's not, stupid. I'll do this all day. All day stream, nigga. Breakdance stream.
Oh, man.
High hopes.
The fact no one moving around him is the funniest part of it all.
Fidgety as fuck, my boy.
Alright.
It got worse. It gets worse.
I'm waiting for some booger sugar to fall out his nose.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? You do too much moving, ganger.
Music still keep you in the lane of some possible stupidity. Just real shit.
Boy. So you saying if somebody was involved in the...
Hey, look. Stupidity teas coming soon.
Like
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Wow, stupidity. Wow, fucking stupidity.
Yo.
Game.
Streets, but they ain't do as much as say a Monster Cody, but they transitioned and became a more successful businessman. You were ranked they gangster over Monster Cody.
That's a fact. Because if you still doing it, if you ever read the book Visions for Black Men?
No, I ain't read that one.
Y'all check it out. It's a 110-page book by Naomi Akbar. This is the book that really made me check myself.
All right, we don't want to hear shit.
Was it the book or was it The Godfather? Make up your mind, my boy. Was it the film or the book? I want to know where you got your thug from, my boy.
The Goodfellas.
Yeah, all the above.
What?
He moved to Vegas after he saw Casino.
Let me explain to you now.
He moved to Vegas after he saw Casino. Crazy.
We're talking about gangsters. He said, "Have you ever heard about the vision of the black man?"
Nah, nigga. like we know this random ass book you read in prison.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We know this random book you read in prison, gang. No, I've never heard of that. The fuck?
It's 110 pages.
But that's like 110 pages from Naomi Akbar. Shout out Naomi Akbar. Right? But
whoever explains a book by the pages, ever.
A nigga in prison?
A nigga in prison for sure, though.
Because that's how they get books. Yeah. Hey, it's only 200 pages. It's going to last, you know?
That's literally what they do, though.
Straight like that. Dre, you're very well versed in books. Have you ever heard of that novel? I just want to know.
Oh my!
Dre fuck around and heard of it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to know though.
So I'm not. It's
we're
not.
We're not
knocking the book. Yeah, because the book is probably real.
I just want to know where he got his shit from, and I want to know if others know. Shit, Monk might know it too. Let me know, Monk.
You know how.
On gang,
Monk be knowing too.
Monk and Dre
are book buddies.
Yeah, on gang, they be knowing all that same shit.
They got their own book club.
Hey, so we about to get into this Just Clips situation. So Just Clips, y'all know who Just Clips is. If you don't, nigga, shit, figure it out. On gang. Just Clips be going at Big Mama. He called bro Poetic Bison back. He on bro every move, my nigga. Like point and shoot. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as of late he kind of took like a pivot. Like I'm on Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Dre said she never heard of that shit. Then that motherfucker don't exist.
He wrote it.
He lying. He lying then. Nigga, that motherfucker don't exist then. Straight up. Because that's crazy. But yeah, just Clips getting into it with Big Mama. I guess it's something struck a chord with Big Mama. So now Big Mama want to get him out of here, and we gonna play the video. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say how they feel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just Clips got a way how he do shit, right? And he be getting that shit, getting that niggas, whatever. And I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do my own level at getting that shit, so I can't even, you know what I mean, straight up. But we just go play the video. Shout out Just Clips, man. Go sub up to bro channel too. If y'all ain't subbed up to Gang channel, do that. You know what I'm saying?
I have to say this for legal reasons. This is a theory. This is all alleged. I have no clue if any of this is factual outside of what I've read and what I've watched and heard out of Poetik Flakko, aka Frederick Jala's mouth. Now my theory is that Frederick Jala and David Jala are the same people. I think Brandon might have a similar theory or a similar suspicion, which would explain why he's turning against his supposed friend so quickly. We've seen him be very loyal to his viral
Hold on real quick.
Hey brother.
Shout out Gangland Duda. He said no, it's actually a fire book. So Duda actually read the book. Okay. That's
Okay.
tight. Say less.
All right.
Because I was about to say it ain't a real book.
Nah, because Duda got the knowledge.
Yeah, no, Duda do. On game. All right, that's tight.
Duda do.
Hey, shout out Britt in the chat. Fam West in this motherfucker. What it do? 5 mics. That's my dog, man.
But not so much to Frederick, not so much to Jalo, right?
Jalo.
So why is that? Is what led me back into the rabbit hole of the Lush One phone call stream, infamous phone call stream with Suspect and Gina, even though they were both heavily intoxicated, so they didn't really contribute much. But Lush, I believe he was still in his sober era. Shout out to sobriety. Lush, I hope you get better. But regardless, Lush did some good work that day until it got derailed by Flakko's web of lies. They asked some very good questions before Flakko started getting his little bag of tricks. So we're going to revisit that after we check out Brandon turning on Flakko on the No Jumper news. There was a lot of moments from was it the news? From the Thursday show. Excuse me. Not the news. From the Lol Cow live show. It was actually a good Thursday show. I was wrong. It was a very good one. It should go down as a classic at some point. It might be on the back end though. So yeah, let's get into these clips. I have a little like montage style set up for you guys to sit back and enjoy the show. I will not talk until we get to the part where I've put together a little timeline, you know, like history class. We're gonna go through the whole history of the supposed David Jala, because my theory, and if you dig deep enough, there's other fans with the same theory, is that Frederick Jala and David Jala might be the same person. That David Jala might have changed his name after getting into some trouble. You know, in the college days, he ended up changing his name. This is all a theory. It's all alleged. I do not know how to find out if somebody changed their name legally, or if maybe he never changed his name legally. Maybe it's just going by that and presented fake documents from MacArthur Park to get hired at No Jumper. This is a very common thing in the underworld of most cities. There's an area where you can get all the fake documents you need to get legally employed, even if you don't actually have all those requirements, or in order to hide from your employer certain things that might make you a questionable hire, which is why I believe Adam was investigating Flakko in the first place. He put that bag on him with a 1090 Jake, and he paid Lush probably next to nothing.
And that's a cold theory. Shout out Just Clips. That's a cold theory that he thinks Kiwi Head is the one doing the investigation on Big Mother. That's wild. That's wild, bro. I mean, he is the feds, right?
What you said, yes.
He is the feds. Shout out Gucci Loud in the building. Romel Bell, what it do, gang? Showface is the man. You already know it's the one on Showface News, and you already know it's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody, nigga. Shout out my nigga Showface in this bitch. NYC Dolly, what it do? But yeah, that's an interesting theory though, because he did make Lush do that. Lush got called out for the fade, all kind of extra shit. And again, Kiwi Head was the reason for that. You know what I'm saying? We forget that. That's just shout out Just Clips, man. Doing what he does.
But Lush put in a lot of work that day on that stream. So anyways, without further ado, sit back and enjoy this alleged show.
Lord and Adam has all done did what? Gave a what? What we do already for you?
They're already given a drop.
So what Flakko ain't
Well,
did
I
yet?
told her though.
We talked about
At 2 p.m. today is the barber coming.
No, you told me that 3 days ago.
Bro, he canceled on
You
me.
said you was at the barber.
No,
and you got the New York fit, the neighborhood fitted hat on.
Bro. No, he canceled on me. Feel me? Right, cause my haircut still has bad right. You feel me? Like
you dropping, man. But you got the fitted.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to feel me. Come on now, man.
I thought you wanted to be from
you got a
neighborhood.
tether hairline. You got a tether hairline if I've ever seen one.
Nah,
hey, listen, that motherfucker sitting back. You damn near almighty suspect. I thought his shit was bad. Your shit is whipped out.
No Jumper political show. Do it bi-weekly.
No, but he not even trying to really be like
No, he
that.
just said what he said.
Exactly.
That nigga said, if I ever seen one.
He said, I'll be I'll be talking about suspect, your shit is whooped out. Oh fuck. That's crazy.
He on him next. They don't like each other.
I'll be talking about suspect, your shit is whooped out. How he say it though, he all jolly.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
Oh man.
That's humor.
Damn, that's funny. He said how he started. He was just looking at bro the whole time on him like, yeah, it's a tethered hairline if I ever see one.
Tethered is crazy.
Like what? That's wild, bro. Like, nah, get down, nigga. I don't give a fuck what belt you got. Get down, bro. Get down, nigga.
Tethered is
for no reason too. Like you just own me? Nah, nigga, get down.
I thought you wanted to be from
you got a
neighborhood.
tether hairline. You got a tether hairline if I've ever seen one. Hey, listen, that motherfucker sitting back. You damn near almighty suspect. I thought his shit was bad. Your shit is whipped out. Hey,
No Jumper political show. Do it bi-weekly, bi-monthly. Brandon is positive role model for the No Jumper, Young, and Eggers.
these dudes are not that young.
Hey, you know what?
Everybody losing their hair in this bitch. How young could they be? Everybody losing their hair in this bitch. How young could they be?
Let me ask you some questions. Okay. So, you're born in Liberia, correct?
Hey, shout out Just Clips, because this was one of the coldest shits I seen in a minute from bro. I'm not gonna lie. How he's doing all this, because for a minute he don't do none of that rambling. And he's just piecing this shit together for you. Shout out Just Clips, gang. And shout out his rambling. Nigga. You know what I mean? That's his style, whatever.
Correct.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you moved to the United States?
Bro, I forgot. Probably like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Around them.
So you were a baby. You were like an infant.
Yeah.
Right.
Head right lunch. But also too is like, bro, like so having having an employer as an immigrant, right? Like you have to give out like certain like documents, right? So Josh and Adam22, feel me, you know, and like have like my ID, green card, social security number, right? So like all of this is like verifiable information.
Do you know approximately what year you?
Well, I don't know. Me being a thinking nigga, right? That was pretty clear as day right there, right? Not like that. He did say that. But I mean, to be employed. But wait, brother. Just, you know what I'm saying? To be employed, you do have to give up all your. You have to do that, right? We've all been employed. We know how that goes. So what do you say to that? Just You know what I mean?
No, I just think it was
Devil's
irrelevant.
advocate.
That's all I'm saying. It was irrelevant. He asked how old you were when you got here. He said 2-3. And then he continued to explain what he's doing all that for.
Good point.
And then he only
got
names
me.
Adam and Josh.
Right.
The two fakest niggas ever that will pay you under the table.
Facts.
That prefer to.
Yeah, that could be a whole lot.
That
Like,
prefer
they
to.
might not even. Yeah, they might not even.
So
have
you know what I'm saying? It was
Facts.
unnecessary information, and that's just how I felt about it.
Good shit. Good
Thank
shit.
you. Perspective.
Shout out the best chat on YouTube, hands down. If you're new to the channel, sub up. If you in here kicking it, get them likes up. You feel me? We at 143. Let's get to 200 likes, bro. It should not be no problem. We got 261 in here. Shouldn't be no issue, bro. Let's get the
salute the chat.
Let's get the 200. I don't want to hold y'all niggas up or do none of that weird shit. Let's just get through the content and y'all get them likes up though. You feel me? All you niggas just listening, get them likes up.
Moved to the U.S.
Like 0102, like I'm not even sure, you know, right? But bro, like, thing is this though, right? Is so I think the main question that everybody wants to know from me, right? And like I'm going to address it real quick, right? Is you not from you not from North Dakota, like you capping, bro?
Wait, hold on. Right before you get into that.
Yeah, wait. We're not letting you steer this one.
We know
Lush is steering this one.
we know you as Frederick Jala. Do you have an alias of Manyango Tokpa?
Bro, yeah, right. So look, so again, like my full name.
Hey, Frederick Dollar, it's my real name. That nigga said, hold on, who's Manyango Tokpa? Nigga. Who's Manyango Tokpa? Nigga. Shout out Lush. He said, but hold on, who's Manyango Tokpa? Nigga. Like all that other shit sound cool, nigga, but who's this? The fuck? Okay.
Do you have an alias of?
Hold on, I want to run it back so y'all can get into like
That's just crazy.
We know you as Frederick Jala. Do you have an alias of Manyango Tokpa?
Bro, yeah, right. So look, so again, like my full name is
Frederick Dollar. It's my real name. Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know your name, gang. Niggas don't know your name. Straight up.
It's Frederick Manyango Jolly. You feel me? Now, after college, I changed my Facebook name.
I don't remember. He asked incriminating questions like that, and then his first response is, "Look, no, listen, right? You know he's about to lie, nigga. That's probably what you were born. That's probably what your real actual name is, nigga. African.
It's Manyango Tokpa.
Boom, how you did it? He did it perfect. Lush executed that perfectly. He probably practiced.
He got that shit off.
But he's full of shit, bro. You see how he just adds one other name and not the other part? He heard that name before. He wasn't shocked.
See, listen.
Shout out to the look right. Shout out my cousin Dre in the chat. She said, I hate to say this, but Flakko, the definition of a tether. On gang. And I can't ascribe to FBA ideology, but Flakko, a tether, period. I hear that.
And he has a tethered hairline.
And his hairline is whooped.
Tether guy.
Manyango Tokpa. That's his real name. That's what I believe. I believe that's his real name. Frederick Dollar is my real name. I believe his real name is Manyango Tokpa. From the motherland. Shout out SA West Best in the building. What it do? My good old good world people. My people now. You know what I'm talking about? I love that. Fire Live video. Shout out you. NorCal Mex for Trump. You crazy as hell, but salute. Salute. Vernon Rice. Nematron, what that shit do? Who is that? Is that Hemi Neutron? What that shit do, fool? All right, let's continue though. Shout out the best shot on YouTube. Y'all continue to get them likes up too. 270, 156. Let's get them shits to 200, man.
Right? To Manyango Tokpa.
This sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. This sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit.
Straight cap.
Malarkey, if I ever heard it.
Malarkey!
Do you have an alias of Manyango Tokpa?
Bro, right, so look, so again, like, my full name is Frederick Manyango Jolly, you feel me? Now, after college, I changed my Facebook name, right, to Manyango Tokpa, because my mom's last name is Tokpa, right? So when I changed it, it's to just not be found by, you know.
Okay. What is... So how old are you and what's your date of birth? Month, day, and year?
Bro, wait, pause, bro. You asking mad federal questions.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. That was a wild question.
Month, day, and year.
That was a wild. I remember this
because how he broke it down was incriminating.
Nigga, that was a wild question.
Hey, you didn't even need another birthday. Just tell me how old you are.
Yeah, literally. No, but that was like not. That was good though. I remember this shit. I remember Suspect. How Suspect is sitting on his couch too. And this was when I used to be on Suspect Head. And I remember Suspect sitting on that couch. And I remember being like, nigga, you low-key like a fed too. Because you sitting up here and you like, nah, tell him that, tell him this. Nigga, you giving him the motherfucking interrogation questions. Suspect. Nigga. Like, come on, fool.
Lush fumbled that.
I remember this, bro, but I remember that too when he did that, and he like, come on. I remember thinking, bro, that was a wild question. Like, you think he gonna answer that on the fucking live like that? Like, that was wild. So, what's your social security and blood type, you bitch ass nigga? Like, what the fuck, nigga? That was like, wow, bro.
All you asked for was a birthday, which is crazy. It's like, nah, bro, you're bugging.
You done got all the names that the nigga could have. You could get his birthday. Yo, that's enough to try to take a nigga identity if y'all niggas know if y'all know. That's crazy.
He's found by, you know.
Okay. What is... So how old are you and what's your date of birth? Month, day, and year?
Bro, wait, pause, bro. You asking mad federal questions.
Hey,
right
that's
now,
what.
What
year did he graduate high school? That's what they talk with him.
I'm not gonna like give out like again like.
Okay, what year did he graduate high school?
And all that shit, right? But I do want to address, you know, but the one thing that I called for, right, was niggas saying.
Then what's his real age?
About being from like North Dakota, right?
That's his real age,
right? Because, you know, I feel...
Since you can't say your birthday, well, how old are you?
Main shit, right? You feel me? One, that's not true. Bro, like, I've never capped about being from...
Me too, like...
Your $40 holla said you throwing Diddy parties?
Huh?
I said your $40 holla says you throwing Diddy parties?
Yeah, Hair, listen. One... A woman can never extort me because I'm so bro. I move so fucking.
They ain't gotta
carefully,
extort you. Just give it up.
No. I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about on some like Shannon Sharp shit because bro, I just move so fucking careful. Again, when there were like chicks like I think working here, bro, ask them, nigga, bro. If Riley was over here, or let's say if the other chicks working here, I would never be in the same room with a woman alone. Meaning, if everybody walk out the room, I'm walking out too. I just don't know.
So you're impervious to being played by a woman. You're never gonna put yourself in
What escape an attack?
My brother said why. My cousin said he like men. Go ahead.
When y'all leave, I'm staying.
No, I just don't have a theory for that. Why you would be uncomfortable when I'm in a room with a woman. But you know what else I do think?
What would you think that?
No, I don't. What do you mean? What do I think?
I want to know what college this nigga went to. We asking what's his blood type, social security, and all that. I want to know what college did he go to?
Because you know how Africans.
That's what I'm curious about.
Very standoffish to women type shit. It's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't want to say that on the right.
In Long Beach, bro, like there's no type of insanity plea. There's none of that, bro. Like you do that, nigga.
Where?
In Liberia.
Did the child soldiers tell you that?
I thought he was talking about here.
No.
Y'all
But
out of there?
literally in
Anything,
America,
y'all out of there?
over 90% of the people that are arrested are intoxicated during their arrest. So over 90% of people arrested.
That's a lot of gene there, guys. That's a lot of gene.
Frupa denim.
Jeez.
Fupa denim.
That's that
That post-party.
Yeah.
That's maternity wear, gang.
That's that your baby didn't come out at 9 months, it's 12 months. Nigga, all elasticity.
Gang. Triplets in there.
I got a thigh triplets.
Yeah. That nigga's an octomom. That nigga's octomom, gang. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck. The biggest mother of them all.
The biggest mother.
You know what I mean?
The biggest. Octomom. That's crazy. We just found out he's octomom. That's wild.
Insanity plea. There's none of that, bro. Like you do that, nigga.
Where?
In Liberia.
Did the child soldiers tell you that?
I thought he was talking about here.
No.
But
Y'all out of there?
literally in
Anything, y'all
America,
out of there?
over
You out of here
90% of the people that are arrested are intoxicated during their arrest.
So
So over 90%
way.
of people arrested are intoxicated on some.
Is that a fact?
Yes, look it up.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
that's not.
That's Trap Lord. That's Harry Potter.
Oh,
back
that's
there
Trap
looking
Lord.
like Mick Jagger or some shit. The fuck, bitch? This nigga looking like Fonz or some shit. Like you the coolest nigga in the motherfucking room.
The fuck?
Like,
I didn't even know.
That nigga tell her you niggas make you niggas Chirac demons to come out to LA and be like, hey guys, groovy. Face ass nigga look like a Shaggy from Scooby Doo, bitch. Fuck you talking about?
That's no excuse though.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
That's no excuse.
Wait, why not?
No,
though?
that's the whole
Because
point.
you're making a reasonable decision to get.
This nigga do look like Daredevil.
Is that Daredevil?
For real.
No, but like the Netflix joint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's
TV
humor.
series.
Same shade of glasses. And all
I'm
that.
dead, bro.
White
This
top,
nigga
the
Harry
white top,
Potter
he's
and
missing a
Daredevil?
stick.
That's crazy.
You're burned.
Intoxicated, like to take drugs. You're responsible for anything that happens afterwards. Because if that was the case, we could all just get fucked up and just kill anyone we want. And be like, I was off the liquor,
Nah,
it's the
not
Henny.
really, right?
No,
if I take K2, no, wait though.
If you take K2, you already made a bad choice.
No, but like,
Anything that
I'm
comes
out of
after
my
that's
mind
on
now,
you.
right? Like
that's on you. You decided to get out your mind. You was in control of your mind when you got out of that shit.
Yeah, I
but
think
if
it's a decision.
I'm on K2 and I'm like literally like hallucinating. I'm thinking I'm like a dragon. I'm shooting.
thinking of a dragon.
And
It's accurate.
right,
Dragon
like,
with guns.
and I kill somebody because that's how like because that's how like my cousin I think got off because she killed her 2 kids
Allegedly.
Wait, what?
Hell? Yeah, man. Look up Kula. She was in Delaware. She lived with her boyfriend at the time, and she just had like a newborn, and they gave her like she was on like medication for like the postpartum, all type of weird shit.
Yeah.
And the medication for the postpartum, I guess, made her drown her newborn and like her like.
Hold on, PK. Hold on. But listen, hold on. Hold on.
I'm saying, bro, lock her up.
Flakko, hold on. But that wasn't a choice. That was determined by the doctor.
Yes.
So that's
Prescription versus
That is very
recreational.
different. So recreation, though, that's your choice.
Yeah.
So that's a difference.
Flakko, why do you argue points that you already know are totally different? Never mind.
All right, so that's a lot to unpack. So we'll get started from the beginning. We started off with Brandon saying Flakko's hairline is messed up, and he's hinting at Flakko possibly being older, I believe. Now, also, the picture from 2012, April, where he's standing next to his friend. This is where it's up to the audience to decide. Do you think Flakko appears to be in the 7th or 8th grade in that photo? Or do you think that he looks like a shorter high school senior? In my opinion, that looks like a photo of a 5'4" to maybe 5'6" high school senior. And I could see, Flakko has said that he's played on the tennis team, that he was a good athlete on the tennis team. He was really good. He looks like he was on a tennis team. Honestly, he looks like he could have even played like a little Darren Sproles type of running back on the football team. But I guess he didn't like being hit, so he switched to tennis. So to me, that does look like a high school age student in the photo there. Now moving on, we got into the infamous phone call. Not much recapping needed to be done there. I think the court docs popping up does enough speaking for us on how things started to string together.
Now, see, this is where I'm this is where, in just my opinion, right, I beg to differ. I don't know if, I think that's where he's doing content creation, where he's trying to piece these things in the in this paperwork to things that he's saying and trying to tie them. And I think that's good content creation when you're doing some shit for entertainment value or whatever. I think that's good. But I don't think that that it's the same niggas. I don't know. What do y'all feel about that? I went through the paperwork and all that. Again, the sector already whooped this. Like, when all this happened, the sector whooped this out. And some other folks, too. And just Clips, he got his thing with Big Mama. So now he doubling back and want to tie this to that, and I think...
It sounds like he reaching a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Of course, it could be... my bad. Of course, it could have maybe been some, BS in between the paperwork and just who he hang out with or, whatever. But it's like, nah, bro, you kind of like just bashing him now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't mess with him, so you just go.
I think it's okay to bash him though.
No, for sure.
I think like
because
you gotta pinpoint the specific shit. Now, do I think he got a case or anything like that? Nah, absolutely not. Right? I don't think that. But you could bash him. Yeah. But it's about the shit what you're doing. It's the fact that you know what I mean. You're trying to tie him to this grape shit or whatever, and it's like, yo, it's not him. If it was him, like by now it would. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And again, everybody has whooped it out. So now you're doing this again after it's already been a thing. You could bash him. Poetic Bison back is some of the funniest shit I ever heard. Like roast him up. But when you doing
That's
this,
what I'm saying, he like hot, so he just like trying to throw any shade on him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know how it is when you just so tight ass someone, you just might say some random shit being hot, like not necessarily you, but people say things out of anger. That could be this moment. He just like, I'm gonna just go in on them.
That show said this is a big reach, unfortunately, on gang, because I think everybody wanted this shit to be true, right? But that's what I mean about just because he's doing this now. This shit is old as fuck, and niggas did that.
I mean, we should just assume he didn't grape anyone. He just said he don't like to be in a room alone with women.
But that's what I mean about the way that this is done, because he's tying shit like that to this case that we all don't even think is Jala.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. So it's about how things is done, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably why Big Mother tight as she is, but I don't care. And keep doing what you're doing. Just Clips. Shout out Stewie Newton with 5 on the 40. He said, how did Big Nasty Mother gain all that weight? He wasn't a fat kid. He might have had to sit down for a minute. Yeah, man, when you making videos in your house, just sitting 24/7, you do nothing athletic, you don't exercise, nothing. You don't even think about working out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about exercise. You don't even exercise your mind, right? That's how that happens. That's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? That's how that happens. Shout out Stewie Newton with that question. He's got diabetes and some more shit. Shout out Nestor in the building. Has he ever proved he has a brother? I don't know what
he claims it's his stepbrother.
It's his stepbrother, and he says he has a few siblings. I don't know what proof is though. On the internet, I don't know what proof is. What is proof? Do we get his brother's social security card, or what? You know what I'm saying? He says himself that you could look up the mugshot from this situation, which I do believe that's a thing. When you get these different situations, you could look up the mugshot that comes with the whole shit. He said you could tell clearly that it's not him.
His family fucked up. He got a cousin or a sister that drowned 2 kids. He got another sister that went to jail, so then he became a father apparently for a couple days. He got the brother with the grape case apparently. He don't know where he from. It's just a strange guy.
I think so too. We about to so y'all know the situation there, and that's pretty much summed up. Y'all understand why Big Mama, stupid ass face boy.
Yeah, that gets me so hot how he looks right there. Slap fire out.
Look at that. Nigga. Look at that, y'all.
Slap the dog shit out this nigga, man.
Goofy. So y'all see the y'all know what this is about at this point. So now this is just Clips doubling down on your bitch ass. Double down on your stupid ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Straight up. Shout out Just Clips, man. I love how he just stepping on shit. Shout out this nigga just being here for the little time he been here and already got this goofy ass nigga popping out. Like, Just Clips, you should feel real good about yourself, gang. I want to let you know that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't have something going, if you wasn't doing something, Big Mother would not respond. Big Mother's rich. That's what they say.
That's what they said.
Big Mother rich as hell. Big Mother paying for pussy left and right.
Yeah. And
Big Mother ain't stopped having sex. Big Mother having sex right now. While we in here doing this stupid streaming, he having sex with a bad bitch. That's what he do. That's what his life is. You feel me? So for him to come down from that high horse, ganger, to tap in with you, that's fire. You done struck a nerve and keep striking them motherfuckers. My nigga,
before they strike you.
Oh no, he's gonna be struck.
Yeah, he's gonna get struck.
But keep doing your thing. And what I'm gonna tell you, he gonna be on your ass, Just Clips. Hope you ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing.
Shit, but do your thing, nigga. For every action, there's an equal or greater reaction. Know that.
In this video, he presents diagrams and what he believes is evidence that my real name is David Jala and I'm actually a tier 1 offender on the registry for raping a woman while I was in college. But as he starts his theory, it became perfectly clear that the person he's talking about, it's not me, and is very easily refutable.
You know what else is a pretty easy rebuttal, Flakko, is that I never said this is evidence. I never said this is facts that I'm presenting. All I said was this is a fan theory that, you know, comes from the information that has been put out by you and the platforms that you associate with. With that information, I put together a flowchart to try to make sense of what is your actual age, something that is still in question as recently as last week. Remo brought up David Jala again, okay? I simply had a idea sparked by you crashing out on 1090 Jake, having at one point looked into the David Jala case, and you know, also looking into you as a whole, as to that whole arc of No Jumper that revolved around who is Poetik Flakko, really. That's the thumbnails that, you know, No Jumper was running. All I did was revisit a topic that's already in the public forum. It is of public interest. All I did was speculate. I asked questions. You know, I didn't make statements. I asked questions, and I even gave some bail here and there of attempts of debunking my own theory. Okay, in both cases that you mentioned in your video right here that we're about to get into, I made some type of attempt to debunk my own theory or say, hey, I don't know if my theory holds up because of X, Y, and Z. So, you know, that's.
And we didn't watch the full video on here, but he did do that stuff as well, and that's why I'm like, ain't gonna be no case or anything like that. I don't think you know. And this is the thing: you can have all the money in the world, right? But does Jalo really want to spend the money to fight some shit that you're probably not going to win ultimately? Because he's not. Just, you know, a lot of y'all don't be understanding this copyright shit and all that, but you know, my cousin is really good. My cousin is really good at what she does. You know what I'm saying? And I won't say too much else. But, you know, a lot of this shit, you know, niggas just think, oh, they can do whatever and they can just, no, you can't. And you better be willing to take shit to the furthest extent, because we are. We are. So, straight up. But shout out to the best chat on YouTube.
Snakes too. I heard Jala struck Point and Shoot's page multiple times just to get his real name and information. And some niggas do shit like that.
And something should be going on from that alone. Not trying to be law or nothing, but yo, but I think that's like a, not like law, but like I think that's a thing on YouTube. When you strike people, this to get their
identity.
Crazy. Yeah.
But
nobody said it though.
Yeah, he said it.
He looked all in the camera with his big fat ugly ass. Yeah, I remember that. I just wanted to get, so I'm playing a bigger game. Dude, you can't do that.
What game? So now you know who I am. Anything happens, like, it's just
you
dumb
can't
shit.
do that. You can't do that, bro. Shout out all my good people in the building. Trips, what that shit do. Heather Hunter in the building. Cold Bud, what it do? Kel Santana, what that shit do? He said, damn, how many hats you got? They be fired up. I had a few. I seen a couple other people. Sue Young, what that shit do? I think I said what's up to Nestor. Prince Drama in the building. Shout out Queen Goddess in the building. That's my girl right there. You know what I'm talking about? Who else? I think I seen Kamika in here. Charlie Montgomery, what it do? Shout out all the good people in the chat, man. We had 177. We had 303 in this motherfucker. Like, bro, I need them shits to get to 200 before I get up out of here. Please and thank you. Millie, what that shit do, fool? I ain't see you in here. My dog.
All it is, it's my theories. As a fan of the show, of a very popular show that is on a platform with nearly 5 million subscribers. That's all. But anyways, let's get into what Flakko has to say.
But he starts off his video knowing he's lying when he says, in my opinion, my theory is. So he's doing this thing that people do that think that protects them from defamation. It doesn't, okay? If you think that you could say, in my opinion, I have a theory. My theory is that Poetik Flakko is a tier 1 offender who raped a woman in college. If you think that you can say, in my opinion, followed up by the most heinous defamation accusation ever, and then proceed in a 30-minute video giving evidence why you believe I'm a tier 1 offender, and if you think that, in my opinion, or I have a theory is going to protect you, then you should probably do more research on defamation, okay, buddy?
Before we get into the next little part here, I asked questions regarding what is the age gap between Poetik Flakko and the David Jala person. If that is your stepbrother, what is the age gap? I asked that question because based off of the timeline that was received from Poetik Flakko himself on that phone call with Lush1, Flakko said he was 2 to 3 years old when he arrived in America. The paperwork said that David Jala was 9 years old. So all I did was 9 minus 2 equals 7, and 9 minus 3 equals 6. That's 7 years of age gap, 6 years of age gap. Flakko hopped on this same video, the same 16-minute video, and said that they have a 5-year age gap. So, how do we trust your word?
Let me ask you some questions. Okay. So, you're born in Liberia, correct?
Yeah.
And how old were you when you moved to the United States?
Bro, I forgot. Probably like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Around them.
So you were a baby.
The full document actually highlights that David Jala was 9 years old in 2002. That would mean he would be 32 years old in 2025. 5 years older than me. We couldn't possibly be the same person. I feel like people assume, oh, yo, he's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He makes some money, right?
Yeah.
But just off my YouTube income.
Shout out Mr. Monk with 5 on the 40. He said, did he eat the rest of the room? Is that why he's so close to the camera? Flakko looks like MODOK on that video. Who's that? I don't know who MODOK is. Y'all know MODOK? Shout out Mr. Monk, the most interesting man in the world. He does that from time to time. Shout out Blue Devil Squad up. Shout out Blue Devil, yeah, man. Shout out Blue Devil, man. And shout out Mr. Video. That's me. I'm Mr. Video. Shout out me. Shout out Jack Bauer in the chat. What it do, gang? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. Thank you for asking. Don't nobody ask Niem what's up and shit. Jamar, what that shit do? What that shit do? Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. 186 is fire. Let's get the 200 Diddy bop. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Almost 6 figures a month.
Right.
Off the other shit, that's also 6 figures a month, right?
Right.
So if I'm a 27-year-old damn near millionaire,
your own boss doesn't trust your word.
Sometimes, bro.
There's video proof of him saying he doesn't trust your word as of lately, as well as opening up a whole investigation within the workplace publicly on a live stream. It's kind of an indicator that the people that pay you to have some type of journalistic integrity don't trust anything you say. Let's not even get into all the many clips that we could pull from the last 6 months of Josh.
Oh, that was good.
One of your other higher ups.
All right, Mr. Monk, that was good. I know MODOK, he's just the head. I know you talking about. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was a good one. I don't think it's bad to be 30 at all. It's not bad to be 30. I think it's disingenuous to just be lying about who you are and where you're from. You know what I mean? That would be like me, right? Telling y'all all this shit, acting like I'm from LA, right? And I'll be from fucking Nebraska or something, right? But I just came out here, bought all these LA caps and just was like, oh yeah. You feel me?
If you're a fucking poser.
No, but right. Just, you know, like, yeah, I'm from LA. I'm from Nebraska though. Like that's what the whole thing is. It's not about what real age is. All you gotta do is just say who you are. Like,
but why even lie about it is a thing. Now niggas wanna know.
Now it's a thing because because you lied about all that shit. So now you know what the internet do. Who said that? I forgot who said that in the chat. But yeah, now we want to know.
Now we curious.
Straight up. Flakko look like Jabba the Hutt.
Not trusting your word.
Still don't know you, gang.
Anyway,
that's the reason why I'm pursuing litigation and I'm not just chalking this up to he made a mistake, because this has been a consistent history apparently. I discovered this dude yesterday and somebody put me on to another accusation he made about me. So in this case, he's claiming that my name is David Jala and I'm a tier 1 sex offender and I raped a woman before, right? But then in another video, he gives me another name. He tells people that I was arrested by the feds at some point for domestic terrorism. I was arrested by ICE. I was scheduled for deportation.
I gotta read this because I don't know what.
Listen, bro. I'm putting every resource possible.
I'm gonna go back to see what that is. Jala versus North Dakota. Order granting motion to dismiss before the. Okay, I don't want to do all that. Y'all can see that though. I don't want to read his paperwork either. I'm about to get in my act bag, bitch. Boy, let me see what they say. Y'all niggas can read, nigga. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna pause it where y'all can read that. Whatever.
The great state of North Dakota versus Jala.
That's crazy.
Bro, type this up before you drop the video.
I never seen it.
Motion to dismiss.
Listen, bro. I'm putting every resource possible, bro, into making sure you are held accountable. I think he's doing these things because he thinks he's anonymous, which I don't know why he thinks he's anonymous. Bro, you're not anonymous. And the only reason why I'm not even saying your name in this video because I don't want to dox you, right? Like, no, I'm not you.
Frederick, I never doxed you. All I did was say names that are already in the public forum. That these are all things that are available online publicly.
And you got 50 names. How a nigga dox you? You got 50 names. We don't know which one's real. Like, what do you mean dox you? We don't know. There's so much mystery in your history, gang. How can anyone dox you? Do you have a green card? I don't know, dog.
If you actually know my full government name, that would mean that you had to go out of your way to acquire said name. Unless, people are like, oh, I think this is somebody that I know, but that means you wouldn't know for a fact. To be able to dox somebody, you have to be able to put out information, factual information that this is this person's name, this is where they reside, blah, blah, blah. You say you have you implied that you have the power to dox me, like you've done to people in your past, allegedly. Yet you would literally have to go out of your way to get that information. I didn't go that much out of my way, not as much as it would be to look up, so-called anonymous sources' information to be able to get their name. All right, so I'm going to read the first paragraph here, and maybe a little more. But for those of you that might be driving or, cutting your grass or whatever household chores and stuff like that you might be doing, those that may not have their eyes on the screen, I'll read this out loud to the class. Also, if you're, and by the way, this is from nybar.org, okay? Also, if your reputation is already damaged by your own previous actions, for example, if you have a public history of crime and someone accuses you of a crime you did not commit, you cannot argue that you were defamed because your character was already compromised. All right, so right here, the very first name listed in this paperwork that was put up in a video of me clearing up a mistake, which we'll get to that in a second, of Poetik Flakko addressing the mistake that I owned up to. As soon as it became, as soon as I became aware of the mistake, I said, I've made a mistake. This is incorrect. And I clarified in a new video, which is what this paperwork was posted in. It was in that new video clarifying. Of course, Poetik Flakko conveniently left this whole part of the storyline out. This is important that I held myself accountable and said, oh, I accidentally ran with the wrong paperwork in a video, but what's that name at the top right there? Manyango Tokpa is listed in this. Now, check this out, though. Look what else is listed here. A list of alleged crimes. So, you're a public figure. That is publicly being accused of crimes of the nature of cyber stalking, cyber harassment, and so on and so forth. You guys can read the bottom here. And this was with a group of people with the.
Hey, shout out to the chat. Y'all good, man. Y'all was quick on that. All right, look. What I was saying is, shout out y'all, bro. Best shot on YouTube. And I'm bumped. I'm better with that though. It used to be like once a stream, nigga, where nigga be muted and talking. It's a little less now. All right. So Mr. Monk, that's what I was talking about. Mr. Monk said, I tried looking him up on Megan's Law and didn't see anything. So that's all I can say. That's crazy. To be looking up anything on Megan's Law. But I understand. And that was my point to the internet. Mr. Monk, the most interesting man in the world, said that himself. Yo, I looked him up on Megan's Law and nothing's there. And also to the point of, not like that, but just clips making the initial video and tying the points in and this, that, and the other. You just heard Mr. Monk say, yo, I look, crimes of nexual nature, there ain't no sealed documents for that. You can't rack and hundred that. You feel me? There ain't no, what it's called?
Interest of law. The law is uninterested in that.
It's not.
Yeah, for the interest.
No, it's a different thing because you said it the official way. I like the official way.
They sealed his shit in the interest of law.
No, it's not.
No, it was the interest of.
In the interest of justice.
Justice.
In the interest of justice. Ain't no justice when it comes to nexual crime. So you're not getting nothing sealed. So if a nigga committed a nexual crime, he is on that Megan's Law. That's what I believe is the truth. So let me not sit here and act matter-of-factly because I've never even been to Megan's Law.
Nope.
Hey, you never know what might bring you to go to Megan's Law.
That's a fact.
What would bring you right? To that? But I'm just saying I've never been there yet. Right? So I can't act like, oh, matter of fact, like I know that. But that's what they say. They say that you gotta be on there if you're registered, which, you know, nexual.
I forgot the specificities of Megan's Law. You know, because I know that it's not all encompassed. If you're a sexual predator, you're on that list no matter what. But I forgot what Megan's Law.
A list of associates. That you're the first name on there though. You know? So let's get into that clip now of Poetik Flakko mentioning the video where I mistakenly posted the wrong paperwork and said, according to this paperwork, this is what this paperwork says was done. Okay? It was an honest mistake. I was honest about it. I owned up to it. I did not intentionally mislead. As soon as I found out that information was not true, as far as his name was not the name on that paperwork, I quickly made a video and said, hey, I'm sorry, my audience, this is embarrassing. However, I don't want to push lies knowingly. I'm not like some of these other creators. I don't want to lie on purpose. I hate liars. I hate lying. Okay? I've never even stolen a bag of chips from a store in my life because that is a form of lying.
You're done.
Now my theory is that Frederick Jalla and David Jalla are the same people.
David Jalla is actually a relative of mine who's about 5 or 6 years older than me. But I guess the story that a relative of mine did something nasty and disgusting that no man can ever co-sign and I disavow it. I guess that story ain't juicy enough. So now this weirdo is created a fabricated lie that actually I'm David Jalla and I've been concealing my identity the entire time.
Maybe go into a dorm room of somebody that you've talked to once or twice and drop anchor, drop your Chinese food on the floor and drop anchor and start forcefully filling on somebody and ramming their head towards your crotch. That's what David Jalla did.
Pay attention to how this dweeb thinks he's slick. He only shows one.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say. Shout out Just Clips. I love the fight he on. Straight up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? I like what he doing, and it's all just content. At the end of the day, he's not slandering nobody, nothing. He just making points. He's saying, hey, this looks funny, and this looks funny. That's all, and that's why whatever Jallo trying to do ain't gonna work. I'm gonna use all my resources, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna shut up. You ain't gonna do shit, and nothing's gonna come of this. It's not, bro. Like whoever that is in your family, whoever that is in your family, got a weird case, nigga, and you won't even explain nothing about that. You be digging at everybody else's fucking life, but you won't do a fucking breakdown on that. Show us some pictures and shit. We want to know.
And it's the fact he lying about himself, so we don't know what aliases you got.
Right? Who are you? Who are you, gang? The Chinese food though, yeah, that was wild. But that's why I was like, I'm gonna end this here, because he's just doing this again. He doubling down, and I fuck with that. Again, shout out Just Clips 1. Y'all go NY Roy, what it do, man? You gonna have to run it back, gang. Any of y'all who not subbed up to you know what I'm saying? To Just Clips, y'all make sure y'all do that because bro, he really comedy. Wait, that first Flakko was saying he didn't know who David Jalla was, never heard of him. Then
a relative of mine.
Then it's his stepsister's brother that has the same last name. I remember all that too because I did a breakdown of this too. I think I might have took the shit down because after I did my due diligence, I'm just like I don't think this is Flakko me personally. I came up with that shit myself, and I told it was a couple other people who I told that to. As well, I'm not gonna say their names because I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying. But I told a couple other people that too when niggas was running the content. I'm like, bro, I don't think, you know what I mean. You want to do it up, whatever, but I don't think that's that, and I don't know how that could go. Trying to present it away because it's all about how you do things. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have took that shit down. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It ain't right to accuse somebody of that just for content.
Right, you know and that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Yeah, I think I might have took that shit down though.
But he is a liar.
But he's a fucking liar.
He's a liar. He's Big Mother. He's a what Octomon? What is he?
Octomon.
He's the Octomon. He's the biggest mother of them all. He's definitely the funkiest of them all. That's what they say.
The funkiest.
His feet. We've seen his feet. The driest feet of them all.
Nasty.
The most elasticity used in one building at a time.
Facts. Guinness World Record of elasticity.
Guinness type shit.
There's nothing he has on that don't have elastic.
Exactly, and it's the most. So the most he has the world record also for most material on one person at one time.
Facts.
Betting
Guinness
length,
World Record.
betting length material. You know, I don't know where he found the fine gene like that. He, my brother said,
denim.
He says it's maternity wear.
Maternity wear.
My brother
Fupa
said
denim.
that gene count right there. That's a maternity wear. That's a heavy gene, a heavy pant.
That's denim for an octomom.
That's a heavy
You understand
pant.
me? That's denim
But
for an octomom.
I don't think he is a graper.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
With the, you know what I mean? Jokes is jokes. Y'all know he done said wild shit about me, which that's why it's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Because of that same shit. You know, going on the internet and saying crazy shit like that, you know? So, but that's why, you know, Karma don't like play or got favorites or nothing. Like,
she just come to handle business.
She
and
just
get
do
on.
her shit and get on. Nigga hop out, do her stuff assist, and slide.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's it. So, you know, it's just funny watching him, and you could tell he feels away because he made a video about it.
Yeah.
And that's wild
And
to me.
you know he hates shouting people out.
Bro, that's
he hates directly
wild.
saying people's names or getting, you know, he don't
Yes,
like
he
to get the
does.
clout. So you doing something right, my brother.
That's a fact. Shout
Got
out
up under
Just
her
Clips
skin,
One
straight
again.
like that.
Shout out Hollywood Troll with 5 on the 40. He said Frederick with the Band-Aid looking crazy. Frederick is gross. Shout out to everybody in the chat. The best chat on YouTube, I think Bill Cosby is crazy. Yeah, man. Y'all know how karma do. It is what it is. But circumferences is crazy. Circumferences is crazy. We about to get up out of here. Look at his ugly face. I'm gonna leave him on here while we get out of here too, just because I think it's funny. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the best. Y'all want to shout y'all shit out or whatever?
Who talking to? Us?
Yeah. So way back.
Mickey
there,
Monday
shit.
Music. Tap in right over there. MCKEY Monday Music. Go tap in over there. We go live. We play basketball every week too. We're live over there for those who enjoy those type of things. Wave did it stuck. This Wave be with me over there balling and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Gangway. I hope y'all having a beautiful day.
Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Wave. You know, we in the building. Shout out to my brother Niem. We follow me over at Wavelink Gaming and Wavelink TV. We running up the clips from our bro. We gonna have all the exclusives over at the Wavelink TV. And yeah. We'll see y'all soon.
Just like that. Y'all know what time it is.
Selling cocaine in this world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all that trapping sure would help a lot. But wouldn't you like to get away?
Wouldn't you?
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody sells cocaine. Boom, 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 boom. Overhaul.
Fuck. Guess who's busy? Guess who? Wrist on wet. Stumbled on a 6-pack. I'm like, let me get that. Shot his mama house up. Now he don't get back. He fucked the money up. Go. Now he don't get back. Go. You want the full joint or the half cage with the chin strap? I Hail Mary that bitch to you. Pay me when you get back. That's what you do when you up and your dog down. Be a shooter with the shooters. Get it jumping in a frog town. I burn all my contracts and deleted all my contacts. I've been pitching like I play for the Diamondbacks. Nigga, I am that slow bread. To me, it's no bread. If it's taking too long to lock, bitch, you know what Snow said. I made $500,000 with the dope heads. My shooter did it off the moped. Blood on his poke heads. Let that soak in. Bitch, I'm so him. The Coca 10, Latrell Spreewell, they choking again. Spreewells, you know how I spin. Non-stop shit. I told my niggas not to trip. I drop a classic album same night, do 100 block flip. Now that's just talk, that's just gossip, bitch, this gossip shit. Got them feeling like Johnson and like we don't wanna go back to the strip club. Cause last week we shot the shit. These niggas not like this. My name's Stove, bitch.
Okay. I'm saying, I feel like I'm putting the work in and it's being recognized. That's about it.
Was your plan always to move slowly, sort of step by step, and have a certain level of patience about it? It seems
Hell
like
no.
You wanted to get it popping quick.
Yeah, I wish it would have got popping 5 years ago.